Milan and Real Madrid are looking for the jewel of French football. Milan has been added to the list of major European clubs interested in attracting Le Havre's French talent. Souleymane Isaac Touré is a player who is expected to leave the second division of France in the summer. The 19-year-old defender joined Le Havre's academy in Ligue 2 at the age of 11 and quickly managed to impress his coaches, the coaches who have employed him in various positions from striker and winger to midfielder, and finally the decision to continue as a defender. Will the Brazilian winger of Ajax replace the young Englishman in Manchester? Anthony is one of the players who has recently been linked with Manchester United. Despite the absence of Edinson Cavani and Cristiano Ronaldo due to injuries in last Saturday's game, Marcus Rashford was still on the bench. It is said that the English forward of Manchester United intends to put pressure on the managers of the club to leave this red-shirt club in the transfer window of the upcoming summer season. Tukhl has now claimed that the English team has already prepared a list to replace Marc Rashford. The season is over for the Italian national team Milan in Milan's recent match against Bologna. The loss of 2 vital points on the way to the championship was not the only important event of this game. Alessandro Florenzi, the Italian national team player, came to the field in the last 30 minutes of the match and injured his left knee. The 31-year-old was examined and tested in the following days, and Daniele Longo, a well-known reporter close to the Rossoneri, said that the latest evidence of the player's meniscus rupture was that of the Italian national team player. Therefore, Alessandro Florenzi will undergo a Tukhl operation in the coming days in the Italian capital, Rome, and due to the recovery period of at least 30 days, the season for this Italian national team player is over. An unexpected destination for the Manchester United manager. German Ralf Rangnick has left his job in Austria to take over at Manchester United, although he has not performed well at Old Trafford. Rangnick was supposed to be the interim head coach of United from the beginning and will take on the role of sports consultant in the coming years. Now, however, it is said that the Austrian Football Federation has contacted the German man and intends to direct his project to him. The expensive Chelsea star contacted his former team. Chelsea striker Belgium's Romelu Lukaku is still trying to figure out his future plans, one of which is to return to his former club Inter because he has fond memories of joining the club. The Belgian press has reported that Lukaku is in contact with his former teammates at Inter and has opened the door to return to the Nerazzurri squad, and of course, it seems that the Inter are also fully welcoming his return, because they know that this striker can increase the quality of their team. The Real Madrid star seeks revenge against Chelsea. Real Madrid Uruguayan midfielder Federico Valverde says he is only thinking of taking revenge on Chelsea in Wednesday night's match. Tonight at 23:30 Tehran time, Chelsea and Real Madrid will line up against each other in the quarter-finals of the Champions League at Stamford Bridge Stadium. The two teams also met in the semi-finals last season, when the London Blues finally won and reached the final, where they defeated Manchester City to win the European Championship for the second time. This is a good opportunity for revenge for us. We have everything, including quality players, motivation, and high spirits to do so, Federico Valverde was quoted as saying by AS. The club warns its players despite the sweet victory against Benfica. Liverpool's German coach Jurgen Klopp warned his players not to be proud after the 1-3 victory at Benfica, as the team that will advance to the semi-finals has not been determined yet. Last night, away from the quarter-finals of the Champions League, Benfica and Liverpool played against each other, and in the end, the Reds of the Port of Liverpool won 1-3. This victory has made many journalists and experts believe that Liverpool will advance to the next round. Details of Beckham's luxury and $3 million wedding. The first big wedding ceremony of the Beckham family is on its way. 23-year-old Brooklyn Beckham is scheduled to marry 27-year-old actress Nicola Peltz next Saturday, which will be held at the luxury mansion of the bride's father in Palm Beach area of Florida, which will cost $3 million. The couple got engaged in the summer of 2020, but their marriage was postponed for 2 years due to Corona. A large number of celebrities will attend the event. The ceremony will last for 2 days, with the bride wearing 2 dresses designed by Valentino. Nicola traveled to Rome twice to test her clothes so that all the details were ready. Missing last-minute Barcelona list on trip to Frankfurt. Memphis deputy Dutch player is missing the main last moment of Xavi Hernandez's list for his trip to Frankfurt. The Dutch player will stay in Barcelona due to a left foot injury and will not go to Frankfurt for the first leg of the Europa League quarter-final. Xavi added 21 players to his roster, including Balda and Arenatinas from Barcelona B. Barcelona left for Frankfurt on Wednesday morning and stayed at the Melia Hotel in the city. They will be at the stadium tonight, and Xavi Hernandez and Fran Torres are scheduled to answer reporters' questions at a press conference. Chelsea, Real Madrid match, Carleto seeks revenge on Zidane from Tukhl. Defender of the Champions League champions will face the proudest team in the history of the tournament tonight. In the second night of the away matches of the quarter-final stage of the Champions League, tonight, Wednesday, April 6, 2022, coinciding with the 17th of Farvarden, 140 and from 23:30 Iranian time, the students of Thomas Tuchel in the English team Chelsea will play against the students of Carlo Ancelotti in the team of Real Madrid, Spain, at the Stamford Bridge Stadium in London, under the judgment of Coleman Thorpe, the famous French referee. Points that bring Lewandowski closer to Barcelona. Barcelona, who initially named Mohamed Salah, Erling Haaland, and Romelu Lukaku as their attacking options, have now turned to 34-year-old Polish striker Robert Lewandowski. Barcelona manager Juan Laporta and his representatives have had meetings with Lewandowski's lawyer Pini Zahavi and want to buy the striker 1 year before the end of his contract with Bayern. If the Bavarians refuse to sell Robert this summer, they will lose him for free next summer. Coaches who have been both Real Madrid and Chelsea, from Gus to Mr. Kos. Real Madrid and Chelsea will meet at Stamford Bridge Stadium from 23:30 tonight, Wednesday, Iranian time, and it remains to be seen what the result will be in this game and which team can win in the final. This crucial match will be won. Carlo Ancelotti is currently in charge of Real Madrid and Thomas Tuchel is in charge of Chelsea. Real Madrid and Chelsea have had 4 coaches in their history. In other words, there are 4 coaches who have led Chelsea and Real Madrid at different times in their careers, and now we will take a brief look at these 4 coaches.